Hey everybody, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Today we're looking at a Springfield Armory 2020 Redline bolt action 308 rifle. Amazing setup. Let's do it. And another model is available in 6.5 Creedmoor. I went with the 308 with the 16-inch barrel. 20-inch barrels are also available in each the models, 308 and 6.5 Creedmoor. It is very light, 6 pounds without the bipod or the optic. And so if you're the type of hunter that's going to park and walk a distance to your blind or wherever it is you're going, you're going to like the features that this offers, and you're going to like the weight savings that this offers. Now the optic that I have here is a Bushnell 4500 Elite. It's a 2.5 by 10 magnification with a 40 millimeter lens. I think this setup is amazing, and I already took it to the range, put a lot of rounds through it. The optic rifle bipod combination was excellent. Let's start at 125 yards, then we'll move back from there. Are you ready?
I am if you are.
Holes right on top of each other.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, those were holes right on top of each other. That was nice. Now the stock is called Graybow Trekker. You can see it's olive with some black webbing throughout. And the buttstock is hollow. All right, once again, saving weight. The recoil pad is pretty squishy. You may notice there are 2 spacers there. Other spacers are available. You could adjust the length of pull quite a bit with this. The receiver is green, like an olive drab green. I think it looks cool. The 16-inch barrel is threaded. It has a SA radial brake which disperses the gases. Even though it's lightweight, it doesn't jump around too much. I was able to control it quite well without having to decrease the intensity of my magnification with the optic.
Impact. Impact.
The barrel itself is free floating, and it has this carbon fiber roll wrapped sleeve throughout. It makes no contact with the barrel at all. So that also keeps the weight down. This is so light I can hold it right up to my shoulder, shoot into this berm, and charge it while on my shoulder. It has 3 sling mounts right there. They're studs. This one here I attached the Harris bipod, and I like Harris bipods, and I went with this. And so that attaches there. Then you could run a sling with that stud mount and the one in the rear of the stock. The action is based off a Remington 700, so there's plenty of aftermarket support. You can see the bolt itself is fluted. It has dual locking lugs, and the bolt handle rotates down to 90 degrees. The knob can be removed. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but they could if they choose. But it has a level right there, so when you mount the optic, you can make sure it squares up just the way you want it, so there are no surprises at the range. Action, very smooth. I like the way that operates. The magazine release is right there on the bottom of the trigger guard. All you do is hit that and the magazine comes out. It's a 3-round magazine, for 308. It's an MDT magazine. And just throw it up there, you have 3 rounds available. It has a non-snag thumb safety right there, so when the safety is forward, it is fire. And then back here is safe.
A little bit right, Dan.
Eight-inch.
Very right-hand side, a little bit high.
Okay. 10-inch.
Oh, you pulled that one a little bit
I
high
pulled
right.
it. Yep. With the exception of the optic and the bipod, this rifle weighs 6 pounds out of the case. That's extremely light, especially for a heavy load like 308 Winchester. The trigger mechanism is a Trigger Tech trigger. We'll take a closer look there. We'll move the safety forward. This adjusts from 2.5 to 5 pounds, just like that. Very light trigger out of the case. Very light. The Bushnell Elite 4500 did exactly what I needed it to do. I stretched out to 300 yards, and I realized that the capacity with the 308 is much further than that. However, it gives you that more magnification when you want it, even at the 300, to stretch out further than a 3 to 9 magnification. This will get it done. The MSRP on this is only $300, and I'm very happy with it. I felt that I had complete control of the rifle, and the optic choice was very nice. Where I'm at in Michigan, any hunting purposes will keep you closer to 50 to 100 yards, and I felt great with this. Ready?
Yeah. A little bit low center. You was right at the top of the plate that time. Center windage. That's a good hit, I can't tell.
So that's the new 2020 Redline by Springfield Armory. Let me know if you like it. See the way it looks with that composite stock. It has a definitely different look to it, a different feel to it. You actually have to feel it to get a true sense of how light it actually is, but it's also a shooter, and that SA radial muzzle brake certainly helped cut down on the recoil. Even by holding it up to your shoulder, it really isn't that bad. So I'm curious to know your thoughts. Would you go 308, 6.5 Creedmoor? Would you go with the 16-inch barrel, 20-inch barrel? Let me know, as well as your thoughts on the 2020 Redline. Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.